All right, so this video is about defamation. First, I'm an attorney in Florida, California, mediator, arbitrator, law professor. If you need an attorney, MiamiShark.com. If we don't do it, we can find you someone who will do it. We charge for information. We do consultations, we do referrals. This isn't legal advice. This doesn't make me your attorney. You don't have an attorney unless you have a contract with an attorney that designates the relationship between you and the attorney. That being said, I do have online videos that you can find in my links on my YouTube page at the Miami Shark. And what do I do? Employment, breach of contract, workers' comp, business law, defamation, whistleblower, discrimination, Family Medical Leave Act, landlord-tenant, unpaid wages. I don't give free advice. I do give consultations. There's a difference between a consultation to determine if you need legal advice and actually getting legal advice. Legal advice always costs. And it's never free. All right, so defamation is a false statement published to a third party that causes damages. There's also defamation per se, when such a publication accuses you of committing a horrible crime, murder, rape, incest, whatever that may be. If somebody accuses you of it and publishes it to a third party, then you may have a defamation case. You have libel and you have slander. One is written, the other is spoken. Also, this factual statement, it can't be an opinion. It has to be an actual factual statement. The difference between opinion and what is a factual statement is very complicated. A lawyer needs to analyze the exact statement that was made, who made it, how it was made, who it was made to. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on in social media. It's redefining the scope of defamation cases. I've handled cases. Some people lie in reviews of businesses. Some people say this business is a fraud. This doctor committed insurance fraud, or, you know, this person on social media is on the sex offender list, which means they committed a sexual crime and they were prosecuted of it. There's a lot of different statements that are and are not defamation. If something is characterized as, I think this person is a scumbag criminal, well, that's not defamation. But if it says, I know this person robbed a bank for $100,000 3 weeks ago and then spent the money on cocaine, which they use every single day, then you might have a statement of defamation. Was it written? Was it spoken? Was it published to a third party? Publishing to a third party, it's very hard. Also, it has to be false. It has to cause damage, lost business. It has to make you look bad in your community, hurt your reputation. You have to prove those things with witnesses. You just don't just call up an attorney and say, I want to sue for defamation. You got to call up an attorney and say, here's who said it. Here's their name, address, email, phone number, social media account. Here's the person you're going to actually find and serve with case documents if we sue. Here's exactly what they said. If it was written, here's a copy of what was written. That way they can determine, is it really defamation or not? Here's who it was published to. The people it was published to, they're going to have to be witnesses. They're going to have to come testify. You can't go to court and testify to all of these things on your own. You need other people. Whenever somebody gets on a stand in front of a jury, the jury assumes they're going to say whatever they can in order to prove their case and win. Not necessarily going to believe them. Got to have people to back you up. You think this hurt your reputation? You better prove it, because you better have a person there saying, yeah, I think less of this person. I'm not going to do business with this person because I heard that statement. All of these things are necessary. These cases, rarely does an attorney take this case on contingency. They're going to charge you. I charge $500 an hour with a $10,000 retainer. If you want to sue someone for defamation, it's going to cost you a lot of money. Will you get your money back at the end? Maybe, maybe not. Principles are expensive. And if you're just suing on principle and you didn't lose any business and your harm to your reputation is minimal, but you have a good case, yeah, you can go to court. But it might cost you a lot of money to go to court and you might not get that money back. So keep that in mind. That's what I need to say about defamation. And remember, you don't know if you have a defamation case until you give all the specifics of your case to an attorney and they tell you. That attorney is not your attorney until you have a contract. So thank you for listening to me and have a great day.